I've just received a message asking me for more details about the airline crashes, and in fact, 2024, this year, has been the worst year in aviation, in civil aviation, since 2018. It's a sombre yet vital topic, and the resurgence of aviation fatalities. This year, there have been 318 lives lost, and many of them in the last few days, including the catastrophic Jeju air crash in South Korea, which claimed 179 out of 181 lives on board, and other tragic incidents worldwide. The December the 29th flight 7C2216, a Boeing 737, crash landed during landing at Muna International Airport, and the flight had come from Bangkok, was concluding what should have been an ordinary journey, and instead it ended in devastation as the aircraft belly landed without deploying its landing gear and then collided with a concrete wall that shouldn't have been there and burst into flames. And among the victims were newlyweds, a cancer survivor on her first post-treatment trip, and families spanning 3 generations. Investigators suspect in this case there really was a bird strike that may have initiated the chain of events, but questions remain about the failure of the landing gear and the flaps, which could have slowed the plane. The cockpit voice recorder, the flight data are expected to provide critical answers, but the human cost is irreparable. This South Korean air crash is just one of several tragedies this year. The Azerbaijan Airlines crash at Aktu in Kazakhstan, which killed 37 people of the 67 on board. An initial report suggests that the plane may have been shot down, and indeed Russian telegram channels suggest it was shot 3 times, highlighting the intersection of aviation safety and global instability, and the failure of Russia to close the air corridor because of their concerns over dangers to civil aviation. The Vopas flight 2283 on August the 9th in Brazil claimed 62 lives after encountering severe weather, and the Japan Airlines on January the 2nd, while all passengers survived, 5 were killed when a Coast Guard plane collided with a commercial aircraft during takeoff. And other incidents included a runway excursion in Senegal, and severe turbulence leading to a passenger's death on a Singapore Airlines flight. And while many crashes occurred during takeoff and landing, known as the most dangerous phases of flight apparently, their frequency underscores the vulnerabilities of passengers. And the aviation air industry has made strides towards safety, with 2023 marking the lowest fatalities in modern aviation history, with only 120 deaths. Yet 2024 has reversed this trend dramatically, and factors include increased global conflicts that have contributed to accidental deaths, and possible gaps in pilot training to handle rare but critical events, and aging fleets, particularly among budget carriers, which may increase mechanical failures. I was talking to some people today who were saying they are unlikely ever to use Russian airlines again because of the reputation that the Russian planes have now got for not being able to source spare parts. History has shown that aviation safety evolves through hard lessons. Post-2024, I think probably we can anticipate a stricter oversight of older aircraft models like the Boeing 737-800, improved protocols for responding to bird strikes and mechanical failures, and international collaboration on pilot training and emergency preparations. But despite these tragedies, commercial aviation still remains statistically safe, with millions of flights conducted successfully each year. But for victims and their families, these numbers are cold comfort. Their grief serves as a reminder that safety is not just a statistic, but a commitment to ensuring every passenger returns home. So as 2024 fades and 2025 is welcomed, it's probably appropriate to honour those lost, and to strive for, to search for, to demand safer skies. Aviation disasters, though rare, must drive us towards innovation and vigilance, ensuring that this last year becomes an anomaly rather than a growing trend.